You know what? Since you're fucking with my program, darling, Queen Elizabeth, and the pedophilia ring, and the cloning centers. That's right, darling, the cloning centers. Parents, listen to me right now. They are blocking me, but that is quite alright. They're blocking me, but that's quite alright. Because I have many, many other forces. I should not say their names right now. We have many big plans to expose all of you disgusting, sadistic fucks. Okay? That is all. I shall save that for another time. But, however, I shall repeat. That was just an introduction to the reptilian family, leading all the way back. They call themselves the black nobility. Now, that is just one part of it. All right? The black nobility, the reptilian family resides all the way back from ancient times, so which they think, they feel like they are the divine chosen ones. From whom, may I ask? Definitely not God, our creator of the world. Reptilians. They feed on bloodlust, children, the pedophilia ring, recently busted. Oh, it's been going on for centuries. Parents, listen to me carefully. I don't care if I'm popping up. I shall continue this and not alone on this battle. Believe that. Believe that I am not alone on this battle. I started out alone, but I am marching with millions, okay? So sit your old ass down, okay? Because you're going to croak over. But it doesn't matter to you anyway, because you're all ancestral fucks who interbreed ancestral fucking, and then you, oh, don't let me go talking about colonial children and all those missing children's parents. Listen to me carefully. Hundreds of missing children come up every year. You wonder, why? How? How could it be? And then there's a so-called, DPS or whatever they're called. They come and take your children just for nothing, right? Not to discredit everybody, because not everybody's bad. I'm talking about the bad people. And they take your kids. They take them as, they treat them like, I can't even say the word. It's disgusting. It's sadistic. They take your kids. They toss them out like little, like sperm they do, because they're so fucking pathetic, my French. But then again, when I'm dealing with these evil cum buckets, I have no holy words coming out of my mouth, because these are the only words they resonate to. So therefore, that's how I pay attention, because they can only hear when their masters whiplash on them with these slurring words of cursing and vileness, like slaves, and that is who God is. Okay? The God of hell. Anyways, so there are the cloning centers where they take your children and do sadistic things to them. I'm not only talking about child molestation here, not to mention one of the governors that got caught flying out to Florida to meet up with a 4-year-old little girl to have sex with a 4-year-old girl. That's right. But we won't say it because it is so highly sinful. We have commercials about, starving kids, you know, save the starving, and it's heartbreaking enough. But yet we can have commercials about it. Why? Because it's a horrible thing, and people can have commercials about it. Why do we not have commercials about, Daddy, please don't, Mommy, please don't let Daddy touch me, because it's disgusting. It's so disgusting beyond sin that no one can even make a commercial about that, because that's how sinful it is. Do you understand that? Do you understand how sinful that is? These people, I'm not even going to call them people, all right? They take your children. They not only molest them, mindfuck them, and then make them shoot each other. They give them guns. It's either you shoot him or I'm going to shoot you. Mind you, they're children, babies, children. Yeah, I'm speaking out because who else is doing this? You're all just covering it for them. Shame on you. Especially the most recent pedophilia rate that got finally taken down. Wow, how long did that take? Really? Do you know how long this has been going on? Right. I'm going to calm down. But as parents and as all the parents out there, and my heart goes out to all the parents out there who have missing children. You know, we all pray for them every day. And I put on a bold face in public every day because there needs to be someone strong. Believe that. But my strength comes from somewhere that I have a very vulnerable, emotional side where I feel very strongly for these children and innocent people. So therefore, when I speak out, I have a right and I have my passion too. And in the end, you shall all know why I am so passionate about exposing every single one of these scumbags, okay? The truth shall prevail, and you all will know why. So, as for you parents, there are no words to describe. But let me just expose, because you can't just, there is a point where you cannot just turn the other way. You know this stuff's going on, and you go, oh, well, you know, that's their problem. Let's just turn the other cheek. How long are you going to turn the other cheek until it happens to your own freaking children? When your own child, 3 years old, gets run out and gets blasted right in their head with a gun. Yeah, there's more to that, people, okay? And I'm not saying this coming from some, I mean, actually, mothers, fathers out there, if you found out, I'm sure you would do way worse than what I'm just saying. I'm just using I'm just annihilating them vocally. I'm sure the parents out there who find out what their children have gone through, their missing children, I am pretty positive you would have more than just a vocal annihilation of these scumbags that do this to your children, okay? So, keep on turning the other cheek, folks. Hey, go turn the other cheek. You're with the others. I am not. I am not. Like I said, there's only 2 ways to go about this. You're either with us, good guys, or you're with the others. There's no in between. Because if you're in between, hiding like a coward, turning the other cheek, doing whatever, well then you're a freaking coward and you are just a sheep. And sheep end up dying because, you know what? You're owned by the others. So, pick one. You're either one of us, the good guys, or you're part of the others. That is simple as that. Two choices. Good guys, bad guys. In between, you're dead because the bad guys are going to suck your soul out and do sadistic stuff to you and watch and make you watch while they do pretty sadistic stuff to your children as well. You know why they love children? Because they're innocent souls. They're innocent. They're 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 the most innocent, pure beings in this planet. They're not harmed by anything. They're new to the world, bright-eyed, pure, innocent children. That is why these disgusting pedophiles and these clone rings, cloning centers, satanic rituals, Brownsville, Texas. There are many other cloning centers where they take your children that go missing, and you wonder why. What happens to them? I'm sorry to break this to you, but that is what happens. Now, either do you want to know what happens to them, or do you want to turn the other freaking cheek? That is all. Tune into my next show. I'm going to upload stuff. I have an arsenal ready to blow up, okay? And I have reason behind this. You all should know my personal reasons soon, but this has nothing to do with me right now. But just know that I am back. I am back with a vengeance, and I am back with an army full of people around the world who are sick and tired of treated like animals or quote-unquote cows. We all know what that means. For the outside world, the masses, we all know the term sheeple. But for the insiders, we know what the cows are, don't we? You know what the others like to do with the cows, right? They start to herd you in, and yeah. I'm going to end it at that. And to all the parents, families, and children out there, I love you so much. I have to maintain composure because that is what I do. That is all. Over and out.